malos. Ando encabronado pensando en cómo apartarlos. Mundo retorcido gobernado por diablos. Ando encabronado pensando en cómo apartarlos. Porque sé que todos hablan, yo no hago ni caso. Porque aquí todos difaman por pasar el rato. Porque la vida te enseña a no echar leña al fuego. No habrá quien me detenga con un simple señuelo. El odio eterno, corazón enfermo. El diablo te atrapa, solo buscas venganza. La muerte no entiende de estilos ni razas. Lo que quieren es rajarte y sacarte las entrañas. Víctima o verdugo con un pasado oscuro. La vida me ha enseñado a no fiarme de ningún polvo por ceniza. La historia finaliza, mi mente y alma aún no cicatriza. La vida en los libros, en bandas crecimos y tantas historias de las que aprendimos. Salimos ilesos de juicios mal hechos. Buscarme la vida es mi único reto. Música prohibida, invoca a los demonios. Historias y mentiras controladas por gobiernos. Solo es cuestión de tiempo que aprendas la lección. Directo del subsuelo, mi nombre Jameson.
Nicolau, motherfucker. Jameson, kila. Me he dado mami negra. Los perros. Luna llena en la casa. Cubierta de sangre mi machete. Desde Madrid hasta Virginia. Sabes que conmigo no mete.
What up, motherfuckers? It's your boy. I'm back. You son of a bitches. We back on, man. Let's get this shit back cracking, man. I've been gone, taking care of some family business. R.I.P. to my auntie Teresa, man. She passed away. We had to go to L.A., man, and put her to rest, man. And had a good time. Got to see all my fam bam, you know what I'm saying, and see all my cousins and all the homies, and got to walk the streets of Compton and hang out in Compton. Got to go to Louis Burgers. You feel what I'm saying? You see, let me tell you something, man. You're not from Compton if you don't fuck with Louis Burgers, man. There is no such a thing. That's part of your birthright, Louis Burgers. You know what I'm talking about? Me personally, I'm a chili cheese fries with the pastrami meat, man. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I fuck with. That's what it go down. Also, you know, we got to just do our thing, man. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my cousin Mikey. You feel what I'm saying? One of the baddest DJs out there doing this thing, man. Shout out to my cousin Sice. Everybody, man. It just was a beautiful thing. My auntie Lily Dobson, used to be District 2 City Councilwoman for Compton, man. So we stayed at her house. Auntie Lily took care of us. Shout out to my girl Cream. Every time I go, I got to stay with the Creamster, man. That's my girl. That's my family. Shout out to her, man. And she got a lot of things happening, man. Hated on the, one of the most hated females on the bike set, my girl Cream White, man. I don't know why y'all can't hate her because she an alpha female, bad as a motherfucker, get down sideways the whole 9 yards, and to put a nigga on the back. I know how hard it is. But anyway, shout out to my girl Cream for doing her thing, always hosting me and having a good time. Got to give a shout out to my girl Keisha Brown Hamilton. My sis, FHO Fam Bam. Shout out to her, man. They took care of me, got me down there, tried to put them pounds back on that I lost. So shout out to my girl Keisha. You feel what I'm saying? Can't forget, I cannot forget. Round of applause for this nigga right here, man. Cannot forget one of the hardest working cats in FHO, my man OG Al. He rides his motorcycle, he represents, he puts it down. And he always take care of me, man. So shout out to my OG Al. Say, man, we took a road trip. I'm going to talk about that. I'm going to talk about a lot of things coming up, man. Yeah, we went to Oakland, man. You feel what I'm saying? I had a damn good time, man. So shout out to everybody on the West Coast. Shout out to all my Oakland cats. I'm going to be back and talk about that, man. Right now, I'm finna give some love, man, to my peoples there, man. You feel what I'm saying? Here we go, baby.
It's the Queens of the South Motorcycle Club, and they want you to know it's 2020, and they are taking over Central Florida the weekend of April 17th through the 19th. All chapters will be present from Charlotte and Fayetteville, North Carolina, to Houston and Dallas, Texas, along with Birmingham and Huntsville, Alabama, and last but never least, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They pound coast to coast and have no boundaries as the riding never stops. Come out and celebrate starting Friday night, meet and greet, and Saturday, grill and chill block party from 4 p.m. until with your favorite queen. For hotels and more info, contact Queen Handful at 407-314-9360. Queen Takeoff at 619-886-9711 or Queen Double Scoop at 404-637-9900.
Say, man, handful, takeoff, and double scoop, man. Handful, that's a whole lot. Takeoff, that's, you know, and then double scoop. Say, man, it's going down, man. There it is there, man. Got another one coming up. Here we go.
Big Sarge and Adam Mac Harley Davidson. In honor of Iron Elite 2020, present a tribute to Black History, February 15th, 2020. Hosted by Big Sarge. From 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. There will be gift certificates for Most Rep Club, Best Dressed Harley, and the loudest pipes. Not to mention, plenty of food, drinks, and vendors. Music provided by Fleet DJ Zone, DJ Memphis. That's February 15th, 11 a.m. Adam Mac Harley Davidson, located at 8909 Bay Meadows Road, Jacksonville, Florida, 32256. This event is open to the public, and all are welcome. For more info, go to AdamMacHarleyDavidson.com.
Say, man, don't forget, Adam Mac Harley Davidson, February 15th is going down. Black History event hosted by my man, Chris Houston. We call him Sarge, man, out there doing this thing. Shout out to him, trying to bring an event, man, to honor us during this Black History thing, man, and it's going to be an awesome event. FHO, we will be in the building, heavy, deep, on point, on the ground, doing what we do. So make sure you come out and support that and show my man plenty of love, man. So we finna get into this thing, man. I got a lot of shit to talk about. I got a lot of shit to talk about. You feel what I'm saying? So much shit to talk about. We got that West Coast trip, like I said, we took, man. And again, thanks for everybody that gave me all the art, all of the love for my auntie who passed away. My dad, I had to drive him down there. My mom flew in to take care of, help with that. So and I drove him back home, straight through. You know what I'm saying? We left yesterday morning about 8. No, Sunday morning about 8 o'clock. You feel what I'm saying? I was home, Monday night 7. You feel what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Also, man, real quick, shout out to the Super Bowl champs, Kansas City Chiefs, man. Did y'all thing. We watched the game on the road. Yeah, that's right. So shout out to them and to all my 49er fans. Hey, better luck next time. That's all I'm going to say. And real quick, I want to speak on this, man. I saw the video that my man did concerning E40. And it, to me, is crazy as fuck. It's hard to believe that E40 and that they could be beefing like that. But it is what it is. I just hope they can work it out, man. You feel what I'm saying? Richie Rich, him and E40 and Richie Rich, both Bay Area legends. We need all of them, both of them, shall I say? We need them both to be on point, man, and to do what they've been doing, man, to represent this culture, man. So I hope they can work that thing out. But apparently E40 lashed out and gave some. Real messed up remarks, man. And again, I just hope they can get past that, man. For real, I really do. So that's what it is. That's what's going on right now at the moment. And you feel me? It is what it is, man. So how long we been on here, man? Okay, so this should be. I don't know what the hell going on. All right, here we go. Right here. Okay, all right. So. Let's get into this thing, man. Creamy Cream, what up? Sunshine Rogers, what's happening? Kinky Queen, again, Cream. Again, Juanita Shaw. You feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. So this weekend, man, I left last week, so I'm back this weekend. Don't forget me and Gun show Wednesday night, MC 101. It's going down. Shout out to my man, Montana Cigar. Y'all see my banner back there? Montana Cigar Company, montanacigarcompany.net. 678-489-7611. Also, I got some gifts. I'm opening up these gifts I got. I love getting treats and gifts, man, from people, man, from the followers and stuff like that. I love you guys and thank you for that. You guys keep me with stuff. So I'm opening up these boxes to see what I got. I think there's some eco stuff, Also, I got to hang out with my girl too. I got to hang out with my girl, Freedom. I love her. I love her spirit. And Miss Showtime, I led them together. You know what I'm saying? I love both of them, man. Awesome individuals, awesome ladies out there on the bike set putting it down. So I got to hang out with them. I'm going to show you some of that video footage from them today. And I got a chance to talk to them and put it down, man. So it is what it is, man. But we're going to get into this thing, man. So what I was doing, man, I was posting while I was on Facebook. While I was away, I was posting different questions on Facebook. So I'm going to answer some of these questions, and we're going to read some of the comments and stuff, and I'm going to break this stuff down, what I meant by everything I did. I did a video on Facebook. Look at my mama, y'all. Y'all see how beautiful my mama is? Look at my mama.
My cousin Q.
Yeah.
My cousin Nick.
What's up?
My little puffy brother.
Yeah, that's my family, man. Look at my mama.
Beautiful mama today.
Y'all see my mama?
My cousin Q.
My cousin Cole World Traveling, my girl Nikki.
My little puffy brother.
Yeah. The chair is sitting in him. I want y'all to know he ain't sitting in the chair. The chair is sitting in him.
You stay puffing.
You know what I'm talking about?
No.
Yeah.
You
Marshmallow Man.
No, you are the black Michigan man model, nigga.
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about? So that's what it is, man. But I'm going to get into some of these things. What are these questions that I asked? Okay. All right, so let me say this. I'm going to start. I think that's what it starts at right there. Okay. Also, I got a chance to hang out with Boss Mike, man. Oh, my goodness. Shout out to Boss Mike, Chosen Few, G, Nomad. I don't think he rocked the Nomad anymore, but Chosen Few got a chance to go sit over there in that Monumental Garage and hang out with them. Also, I got a chance to go by DJ Vegas Garage. Man, let me tell y'all something, man. Oh, my goodness. Them cats are awesome. DJ Vegas, OG Boss Mike. I was in some hell of a places this week, man, past. So, DJ Vegas got a record collection that's out of this world. Boss Mike got pictures of history, man, Chosen Few and more that are out of this world, okay? All right, let me see. Well, I'm trying to get to these questions, man. Let me see where these questions at, man. Okay. Also, man, shout out to my man Scrap Iron. He lost his mile. Scrap Iron is the one for FHO who won the most miles this year. He did the most miles on the ground, and we awarded him like $1,800 cash. Because that's what we do here at FHO. When you ride your motorcycle, we look out for you. We give you a little bread to ride your motorcycle, man. So let me start. Let me get to these questions. All right, so listen. Let's start with this question right here. Bam. Let me see if I can blow it. Can I blow this up? How do I blow this up? I don't know if I can blow it. I guess because it's not a bit. So anyway, we're going to get this shit started. All right. So you always hear family first, job, then MC. Well, that's a lie. Tell your MC you can't MC because family or job, and you won't MC any longer. So a lot of people debated me on that. Y'all can see these different questions. Let me see. My man Trey Woods. I'm stuck on this one because Max Chisholm hit it on the head. Where's Max comment at then? Let me see where Max comment at. If he said Max Chisholm hit it on the head, where's Max Chisholm at? Is it Mark Chisholm or Mac Chisholm? Anyway, let me see where he at. Mark Chisholm, okay? Mark Chisholm, I believe is what he said. Where's Trey's comment at? Anyway. Trey Woods. I'm stuck on this one because Mark Chisholm. Okay, so Mark Chisholm's comment was, I believe what he's saying is you should have your shit in order before you decide to MC. Don't come to the MC when you know all these things will get in the way of you MCing. God damn it, Mark Chisholm, that is one hell of a. I don't know. Oh, I did hit the like to that. You know what I'm saying? Mark Chisholm hit that on the head. Now, when this question is asked, okay. You always hear family first, job, then MC. Well, that's a lie. What I mean by that is this. They tell you when you first join the MC, a lot of people tell you, man, it's your family, it's your job, and then it's us. That is a complete bold-faced ass lie. If you are in the MC, your MC comes before any and everything else. And how I'm saying that is this, is that if you're in a real MC, and everybody going to debate me, say, what is the real MC? Don't forget the phone lines is open too. 424-242-2355 is the number to call in. 424-242-2355 is the number to call in. If you're in a real MC, and a real MC is an MC that requires mandatory minimum rides, mandatory minimum miles, financial, you got a financial obligation, you got a riding obligation, and you got a work clubhouse rules or clubhouse, time in the clubhouse, i.e. cleaning it up, bathrooms, etc. And then you got, brotherhood time and stuff, mandatory. These things are mandatory, okay? You can't shake them, you can't miss them, you can't get around them, you can't do none of that, mandatory. Your MC comes first because those mandatories don't come second to your family. They don't come second to your job. They come first. You have to do these mandatories or else you will not be in this MC. And that's when if you're in a real MC, those are some of the things that will out-trump your family. They will out-trump your job. Now, what Mark said was a hell of a thing. Mark said, listen, you shouldn't even be fucking with this MC shit if you're not a grown-ass man. If you have not already structured your life to where you can maneuver your job, your family understand, the kids is grown, the wife is with it. If you're not there yet in this game, then leave the MC community alone. Period. Don't join a motorcycle club. You know what I'm saying? Because we're not going for them excuses. Once you get this vest and once you promise to do everything you're gonna do, the motorcycle set, your club is not going for any of them excuses. I don't care about your wife. You know, she said you can't hang out this weekend, bro. We got to be in Kansas City. We got to be in Memphis. We got to be in California. Bro, your ass need to be there. If not, let me get them colors. Man, my job said I can't get off, bro. I don't care nothing about that. You had the mandatory a year before. Should have worked that out. If you hadn't took that other little bullshit ass vacation to do this or however you got to work it out, your MC will not tolerate any excuses. No excuses out Trump or mandatory. Okay? So that's what I mean by that. And that's exactly what I'm talking about when it comes to, you know, when they tell you it's job, family, job, and then MC. No, it's not. It's MC. Hands down. Anybody want to call and debate me on that, you can call 424-242-2355. And even some of the old ones, I'm just going over them live and in color. Now, this one right here. Are you in a pay not to ride MC or a fuck your money, you have to ride MC? A lot of you MCs out there, man, you guys got fines for people missing mandatories. You got fines for people not making rides. You got it so easy where a person can just buy his way through the MC. They buy their way into the vest and they buy their way to keep the vest. You feel what I'm saying? And they can buy their way out of giving up the vest. Y'all make it so easy for them that money out Trump miles. Let me tell you something. The U.S. American dollar will never out Trump miles in a real MC. Miles are worth more than money. Miles are worth more than money. Always believe that. Miles are worth more than money in a real MC. You can't buy your way out of getting those miles. You can't buy your way out of riding that motorcycle. You feel what I'm saying? You cannot. Period, point blank. Miles are worth more than money when you're in a real MC. So if you could buy your way out of runs and just pay the fine and you ain't worried about it and all you do all year long, you throw money at the dude. Because you know how y'all got some of the members that come in the clubhouse and come in there and come to a meeting. They come to like one meeting every so often. Got a phone call. Let's take it. Let's see what we got, man.
Hey, this is Gerald.
To accept.
Caller. State your name. Where you calling from? What you got?
Yo, man. Welcome back, man. This is Bud Williams calling from North Carolina, brother. What's good with you?
What's going on, baby? I'm glad to be back home, man. Glad to be back on the mic, man. Glad to be back with you people. What you got for me? Which question you handling? Which question are you handling? What you want to talk about?
So the biggest comment that you just made, right? So it's the MC family job type deal, right?
Okay.
And not in that order, right?
Okay.
But still, man, I'm not in no MC. So, my comments is solely based on, what you bring to the table, right?
Okay.
So wouldn't it be fair to say, man, that nobody on this social media outlet that you have, right? None of us could do the MC type stuff without the job. So if the MC wants to come before that, man, doesn't it seem to be oxymoronic in a sense? And I'm just asking the question.
Well, this what you got to understand, though. This is what you got to understand. If MCing is for grown folks, then you're supposed to be grown before you come to the MC. So in other words, you got to have all these things already in order. You already got to have your bread right. You already got to have your job. You own a job that's motorcycle friendly. And I'm going to say it again. You have a job that's motorcycle friendly, meaning you got the weekends off. You got, plenty of vacation. You got this, you got that. You can't MC. Hold on, Carl, I'm going to get you. You cannot MC in any MC without money. It takes money to MC. In any club, I don't give a fuck if you're in a club that you got to buy your way. You can buy your way out of your miles. If you're in a club where money's worth more than miles, that's fine. But it still costs money to MC. So you already have to be in a position. You already have to be in a position where you financially are decent, you financially are straight. You don't have to be no millionaire, but you have to be in a situation where you're financially straight, and you have to have a job that's motorcycle friendly. If you got a job that you got to work 6 12-hour shifts in a week, then you don't have no time for motorcycling. You have no business even trying to join no MC at all. You don't got no time. If you're in a household where your wife controls your whole entire pocketbook, you feel what I'm saying, and she ain't giving you nothing extra to work with, then you can't join no MC. Yeah, period, point. No, you laughing, but it's a whole lot of these old hand-picked ass niggas out here that cannot, spend their own money. I mean, and it just is what it is. I'm not knocking you, but that's what I mean by that. So the MC will never come second to your excuses about I can't afford this, I can't do this, my wife won't let me do this, I can't get the time off from work. The MC won't come second to that. It's just not a real MC.
And you know, man, my last comment, man, because I know you got a call on hold, man. So if a person joins the MC and they are 150% devoted to that MC, right?
Okay.
God forbid that person falls on hard times. Shouldn't the MC be there to help them out?
Hell no. See, y'all keep getting it wrong. The MC don't owe y'all shit. Every week we owe the MC. Listen what I'm gonna say. I got you. I'm not jumping on you. I'm not jumping on nobody. I'm just saying. The MC don't owe nobody shit. You MC for as long as you can MC. When you can't MC, you get your ass out the way. When your money get fucked up, hey man, I'm gonna have to go on and take a leave of absence, man, cause my money fucked up. You feel what I'm saying? But the MC don't turn around and say, "Oh, bro, don't worry about it. We got you." No, that ain't what the MC do. You have to be grown enough to say, "Listen, man, this shit done got out of hand for me. I need to step away, do some regrouping, and I need to get back in order, man. I need to get my finances right. I'll be back when I can fuck with y'all." And if you're in a real MC, they got you. They understand, and they might even. This is where the brotherhood kicks in. You might have if you have been motorcycling, you've been riding your bike, you've been putting it down for the MC. This is where the brotherhood gonna come in. The brotherhood gonna say, "Look here, bro, we ain't worried about that shit, man. I got you. Don't worry about it. I got your dues. When it's time to go, I'm gonna pay your way. Or I just don't want you to give up." That's the brotherhood. That's not the MC. You understand what I'm saying?
Oh, okay, I got.
You got it?
Yeah.
That's not the MC. Yeah, that's not the MC's job. That's the brotherhood job. But you got to earn the brotherhood from MCing.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
You got it?
All right, brother. Yeah, man. I appreciate everything, man, and thanks for clearing that up, bro.
All right, now I appreciate you for taking the call, for calling in.
All right, man. Peace, bro.
Later. Let me see. We had a phone call, whatever that was, calling in. All right. So, hold on. Let me get this one right here. Here we go. I got you. I'm calling you right now, caller.
Hello?
What up, Easy? I got you on the phone, man. I missed your call earlier. You was calling in. This is your boy Big Cell. You live on the FHO podcast. What you got for me, baby?
I just want to give my input on some things.
What you got for me? E?
On the first thing you said about, first of all, let me say this, bro.
Go ahead.
The miles thing. Let me start with the first one then. As far as the motorcycle job, family jobs and motorcycle, that's the way it go, bro. Because in our club, at the beginning of the year, we sit down and we vote on our run.
Okay.
So it gives you enough time to take off or plan your weekends or plan your trips, and they spread it out enough.
Okay.
So it's not motorcycle first. Miles, so you can't say that it's not a real MC if it doesn't go like that. It's not always motorcycle first. That's not true.
Okay.
Okay. Now that's what I got to say about that. The second one is the mile thing, man. The mile thing is an optional thing, bro. It's not a requirement. You know what I'm saying? And when it wasn't even about miles in the beginning. All this mile stuff came up. It actually started, I believe, when our Atlanta chapter started riding down here to our annuals. And that's when Snowman came up with the yonder word. And everybody started getting yonder. Right? And it became a big thing. And y'all blowing this out of proportion like the racing shit. You know what I'm saying? A person doesn't have to get miles in order to justify their motorcycle rider, bro. That's an optional thing. One year, our club, it was about 20 or 25 of us, bro. Before this Honda thing and these miles things even came up, we put 30,000 miles on our bike in 1 year just riding around here.
Okay.
and spent $12,000 going to run. Like the racing shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's crazy. It's more to it than that. You know, the amount going to here to Florida to Atlanta to Houston and all that shit is optional. It does not define you as a motorcycle rider. You know, and that's the one thing that I disagree with the whole mile thing about. You know, it's optional. Everybody doesn't have the means to do all of that. And, you know, it's not a requirement. It's an option.
Okay. So let me ask you this easy.
You know, it sounds like, to me, it sounds like the racing shit. Like, the racing was fun first, then everybody started getting in their feelings, then everybody started falling out with each other behind the race. The same thing is happening with this mile shit.
All right, so
you know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. You make the sacrifices.
I'm listening.
You make the sacrifices to keep your bike in order, to keep your bike running. You make the sacrifices to make the mandatory runs. You know, you make all the sacrifices you have to do to be effective in your club, to be a good member in your club, to be able to vote, to be able to have a say-so, the whole 9 yards. You got people that are not in your club, that's not making no runs, that's not riding a motorcycle, and you're telling me that that's all right with you?
That's not in my club?
No, they're in your club. They're in your club.
Well, I mean, first of all, we don't have no active members that's not riding a motorcycle.
Okay, so
you missing the point. Missing the point. What I'm saying is this: it's a requirement that you ride your motorcycle in my club.
Okay,
you understand what I'm saying? Uh-huh. But it's not a requirement. It's not a mile requirement. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I'm talking about. The focus on miles. It don't say. We don't have like you have in your little organization where you got to do a certain amount of miles in a year in order to be a part of your organization. That's not how the motorcycle set is ran.
Well, no, but
it's
listen,
not ran off of miles.
You do have a mile minimum because you have a mandatory minimum. See, I don't see it like in your organization. No. In your organization, your miles is called mandatory. In my organization, we don't have mandatory. We got miles. You understand what I'm saying? No. So it's the same thing.
No, you can't.
It's the same thing.
How can you compare that? What is your mile limit? What is your mile limit?
8,000
per year.
8,000.
8,000 miles
minimum.
So if we get 4 mandatory runs, right?
Okay.
If we get 4 mandatory runs and they only equivalent 2,500 miles,
then that's what it is.
You see what I'm saying?
But that's what it is, though.
Right. But it's not. It's not a mile thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because I heard you say some stuff. This is why I'm contradicting you. Because you gave an interview when you was out here, and you was like, if this person ain't roll from here to here, and there to there, then they can't speak on or have this kind of annual or this kind of, you know, that's not how it works.
Well, I got you.
You see what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get into that. And I'm gonna get into that.
You put stipulations on whether or not a person can do what they do with their motorcycle club based on how many miles they went.
No, but it's the same thing though. What I'm saying is this though, easy. You guys call them you guys call them mandatories. You got to make these mandatory rides. So however many miles that add up to, whether it be 1,000 miles for mandatories or whether it be 15,000 miles for mandatories, that is the same thing as for FHO. FHO don't have mandatory. We don't have mandatory nothing, but we do have miles.
Do you know why we do that? Do you know why we do that though?
Why?
I'm asking you.
Do I know?
Do you know why we make mandatory trips and mandatory runs? Do you know why?
Because if you did, niggas wouldn't ride their motorcycle.
No, that's not why we do it, bro.
Okay, what you got?
That's not why we do it. You all wrong. We do that shit. We make these runs and these trips up because we want to have time where all of the brothers can ride together, go somewhere, have fun, and mingle amongst each other and get to know each other. That's why we do it. It's not a mile thing, bro.
I got you.
It's
tomato.
That's what I'm saying. We don't do it for the mile.
I got you. I got you. To me, like I said.
Yeah, that's what it's for, bro. So it's not about, so you turn it into something else. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that. It's about, our club is about brotherhood, period. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Our club goes somewhere, whether we go somewhere, we don't give a shit if it's 5 people in a dance. We go there to support the dance, but we also go there so we can be amongst each other and have fun. We had the most fun around each other.
At the hotel, I was with you.
So if we don't make up these runs where we can get everybody together and have fun with each other. That's the main focus, bro.
I understand that. But if you didn't have these runs, let me tell you something. But if you didn't have these runs, Easy, you got some of your brothers that would never ride their motorcycle, right or wrong.
But if it was a fifth, we'd all be drunk too.
I got you.
Right?
We're gonna let this be.
You can't take one thing and defend the other with it. You feel what I'm saying?
I got
you. Can't take our brotherhood and what we put together as our brotherhood to be with each other and have fun with each other and turn it into where if they don't ride, then it wouldn't be a motorcycle. No, all that shit is one. It falls up under the brotherhood umbrella. You can't dissect it with your own individual, discrepancies, bro. It's all one thing.
Well, I could do it based on my understanding because we're saying the same thing. Hands down. You might not want to hear it, but we're saying the same thing. What I'm saying is
but you penny pitching at people that don't do as much as you do, or as the people that go 50,000 miles a year and 30,000. You can't do that, bro. You're not focusing on any miles matter. You feel what I'm saying? That's what you should be saying. Any miles matter, not a certain amount of miles.
Okay, I'll take that.
Any miles matter. Anybody
all
that rides anywhere
all miles matter.
On their, exactly.
Okay.
All miles matter, bro.
Okay.
Whether it's 100 or 100,000, all miles matter. As long as they ride their motorcycle and they doing what they're supposed to do, that's all that matters. You shouldn't have to go a certain amount of miles or go to a certain place to establish yourself as a motorcycle rider. That's not how it goes.
I got you.
You feel what I'm saying?
We're going to drop it right there. We're going to drop it right there.
Okay.
We're going to drop all miles matter. That's from my man Easy. I appreciate that. And again, these are the type of questions and call in that I love because it gives all the perspective. So appreciate you, brother, for real.
All right, man.
There it is there. That was my man, LA Rare Breed Easy. Good dude, man. Hell of a dude. I got a chance to hang out with him this weekend. All right, let me see. I had a bunch of calls coming in. Listen to what I'm saying, y'all. We're all saying the same thing. When I'm telling you, in your club, hold on, let me get another call. I got another call.
Call from FHO patch holder Buckwheat Richard Buckwheat Bruce Sr.
There you go,
to accept, press.
Go ahead, call. Go ahead, Buckwheat.
Hey, good. Top of the morning to you.
What you got? What you got, Buckwheat?
Man, from what that brother called in. Now, I've been trained by you.
Okay.
Now, and my thing is, if you join the MC,
okay,
and they got mandatory miles, you got to do them, right or wrong.
That's what you got to do. Hands down.
whatever we do in FHO, we got a mandatory 8,000 mile limit. That's the minimum.
Yes.
So what is wrong with us getting our miles there? And if we might throw a little jab at people that don't get miles, but the whole option is to ride your bike and get as many miles in as you can.
Yeah.
That's not saying that, what Easy talking about.
No, what it said, what Easy is saying is that it just sounds so fucked up when you say that if a club is not getting miles, then they not motorcycling. And I got that from Easy, and I appreciate him for that. But we're both saying the same thing. Right. They have mandatories. They don't add up. They don't go by miles. They don't say, okay, well, our mandatories have to equal up to 15,000 miles. One year, they might have had 20,000 miles in mandatories. The next year, they might not have but 5,000 miles in mandatory. And then I like what Easy said. Their purpose for creating the mandatories is so that the brothers can all come together and work on brotherhood. And again, it's the same thing I'm saying. What I'm saying is this. Without miles, however many they are, without mandatories, however many they are, you will not have a true brotherhood. You will not have it because every person, well, not every, let me get my words right. Most people in a motorcycle club would prefer not to ride than to ride. And I don't even know if I can say that, but if a person doesn't have to ride, they won't ride. Every club has its own rules and regulations. But I'm saying, when I say a real motorcycle club, if you're in a club, you don't got minimum miles and you don't got mandatories, then you cannot achieve the brotherhood or the sisterhood because, like you said, it's about riding. Buckwheat, you fuck with me and I fuck with you and we fuck with the people that we fuck with because we come together, on them motorcycles, getting miles. You understand what I'm saying?
We do our thing, bro.
And we do our thing. So I hear what Easy is saying, and I believe we're saying the same thing. And again, I super appreciate that brother because he's a hell of a dude. And what I'm telling you is this: without the mandatories for his club, his club wouldn't be as strong as it is without the mandatories. They don't have miles. They don't have miles minimums or miles maximum. We do. because we don't have mandatories.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So our minimum miles bring us together as bring us our brotherhood and our sister. It keeps us as a family tight and right. That's what our minimum miles do because we spread out all over the place.
Well, something like you said a long time ago. We gonna look at it. We got yonder miles, and you call it what you call them, state line pirate miles.
Yeah.
So if you getting 30,000 miles of a state line pirate, man, look, hats off to you.
Yeah.
But me, I won't ride. And I ain't knocking Easy, and I appreciate what Easy said, but I had to chime in and, and let them know if they don't put big, you might see sale anywhere. You understand? Anywhere.
Yeah.
So, I just call to tell you thank you, bro. I see you this weekend. Easy, we going to get some more miles this weekend.
All right, bud. We appreciate you.
Yeah. All right, Lee.
Call from Cameo. To accept, press 1.
Cameo, what you got, Cameo? You calling in? What you got?
Oh, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
What's good?
Condolences about your aunt, brother.
Oh, yeah, we good. Ain't he good? We good. What you got for me?
All right. Talking about the miles thing, right?
Okay.
All right. Here's my take, man. There's getting miles and all that, man. But if you out here getting miles, whether it's your club, anybody else's club, or whatever, my thing is, while you're getting those miles, are you insane?
Okay.
That to me, that's what it seems like everybody is missing that. I can sit here and ride from where I am in the DMV, and I can say, I'm going to take a ride to New York. And I ride up to New York, go over state line, grab me a cheeseburger or something, and I come back. Now, in that 400 miles or 600 miles I done did for that day, okay, I put those miles on my bike, but how does that benefit my club? Well, where was I emceeing that? I mean, you could put 8,000 miles on your bike like you saying for your members, but in those 8,000 miles minimum that you're doing, where are you emceeing at though? If you ride your bike 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 miles and you see nobody, you stop and fellowship and break bread with nobody, them 8,000, 10,000, 20,000 don't mean shit. It don't mean nothing. I took a weekend and did the U. I went from the DMV down to Florida, crossed over to Alabama, went into Tennessee, and came back home. And in all that, I'm gonna do the same thing this year. But I went down, stopped off to see the chapter brother of mine.
I remember that whole run you did. Soul Brothers, stopped there with Soul Brothers, all kind of shit. I got you.
It stopped off and kicked it with pound, stopped off, kicked with boogie down. You understand what I'm saying? If you riding those 2,000 miles that weekend and you absolutely saw nobody, okay, and you just bragging, hey, I did 2,000 miles. If you in a club, that don't mean shit. That don't impress me not one fucking bit, man. How did you make your club better in that 2,000 miles that you did? What bridges did you make with another club someplace to where they say, hey man, I can keep with y'all. Y'all can keep with us sometime. What friendships did you get along that journey? New friends, new MCs that you met, new clubs that you done broke bread with. If all you did was just ride through the state and did nothing, just came on back home, man, them 8,000 miles or 2,000 miles don't mean a damn thing.
And you're absolutely right. That's a hell of a point.
That's all I want to say, brother. Love the show, man.
Appreciate you, brother. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate all the calls. Everybody that's calling, I'm going to get you. So leave me a message. If you call and you didn't get through, leave me a message and I'm going to call you right back. Say, man, real quick, we're going to pay some bills, man, and we're going to be right back, man.
Select Luxury Cars, proud sponsor of the FHO Podcast Live Show, the most diverse luxury vehicle selection in the greater Atlanta area, the highest quality customer service, and unmatched nationwide pricing. Contact Mike Goodall at 678-855-2292 to schedule your appointment today. Select Luxury Cars, trusted family dealer since 1994. You're listening to MC 101 Talk Show. Live. Hosted by Two Guns. Co-hosted by Big Cell. And we talking straight motorcycle protocol. Tune in every Wednesday around 7 p.m. for pure motherfucking facts on FHO Podcast Radio. MC 101, where motorcycling is life. Montana Cigar Company sells premium cigars and accessories. Located in Union City, Georgia at 4641 Flat Shoals Road, Suite C, Union City, Georgia 30291. Montana Cigar Company offers a smooth, laid-back, serene, mature adult environment for cigar aficionados. Discounts for all the first responders, military, teachers, and nurses. Come enjoy your favorite games and boxing matches on our big screen TVs. We also have a poker table where you can come and try your luck. Eco One, the superior eco-friendly motorcycle and auto detailing spray. Eco One super wetting and low foaming polymer technology cleans by flowing underneath the dirt particles and lift them away from the surface. All you need to do is spray, wipe, and watch the amazing shine appear. All of this is done with very little time and effort, but the results look like you spent all day waxing your vehicle. Eco One. Don't ride dirty. Big Sarge and Adam Mac Harley Davidson. In honor of Iron Elite 2020, present a tribute to Black History, February 15th, 2020. Hosted by Big Sarge. From 11 a.m. till 2 p.m. There will be gift certificates for Most Rep Club, Best Dressed Harley, and the loudest pipes. Not to mention, plenty of food, drinks, and vendors. Music provided by Fleet DJ Zone, DJ Memphis. That's February 15th, 11 a.m. Adam Mac Harley Davidson, located at 8909 Bay Meadows Road, Jacksonville, Florida, 32256. This event is open to the public, and all are welcome. For more info, go to AdamMacHarleyDavidson.com. It's the Queens of the South Motorcycle Club, and they want you to know it's 2020, and they are taking over Central Florida the weekend of April 17th through the 19th. All chapters will be present from Charlotte and Fayetteville, North Carolina, to Houston and Dallas, Texas, along with Birmingham and Huntsville, Alabama, and last but never least, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. They bound coast to coast and have no boundaries as the riding never stops. Come out and celebrate starting Friday night, meet and greet, and Saturday, grill and chill block party from 4 p.m. until with your favorite queen. For hotels and more info, contact Queen Handful at 407-314-9360. Queen Takeoff at 619-886-9711 or Queen Double Scoop at 404-637-9900.
What's up, Big Sale? This is your boy Passionate from Enlightened Ministry Biker Church from Los Angeles, California. When we're not riding, we listen to FHO Podcast Radio.
What up, y'all? This Big Punch from the motherfucking candy shop. We chilling over here with Big Sale, man, the FHO NICKEMMY, man. You know what I mean? All them alphabets, man. But they got all that shit going. Holla.
I into my Uncle Big Sale in the FHO. radio.
Say, man, we back on, man. Just going through some of my weekend adventures. I've been going for about a week and a half, man. So we going through a lot of stuff, man. Shout out to my man Easy that just called in and challenged the part about all miles matters. We're gonna keep that on point, and I'm gonna actually do a show about that. I just got a hell of an idea about that. All miles matters. Then we just heard from my man Cameo that say, if all you're doing is riding and you're not fellowshipping, then what does it matter? Where was the motorcycling part at? So we got some good things, man. I got some people that's been on hold. We're going to bring them in and let them talk, man. Call and state your name, where you calling from. Hold on. I'm sorry. Call and state your name, where you calling from.
What's happening is Pop calling from the Bay Area.
What up, Pop? What's cracking, baby? What you got?
Nothing. Shit, you know me, I'm riding my bike everywhere. I don't have a vehicle. I gotta go pick up dog food today. 50-pound bag of dog food on my tank.
That part.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
While I'm splitting lanes.
But do what you do, baby. Do what you do.
You know what I mean? Look, and work 120 hours a week, but you can't take away from what I do. I don't have time to join a motorcycle club.
Okay.
But that don't stop me from getting out there supporting every chance I get. My schedule ain't set 9 to 5.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But nonetheless, I still average 30,000+ miles a year. I'm on my bike every day. When it rains, motherfuckers be like, don't ride, and I'm riding. You know what I mean? The only people I see riding is them hardcore white boys and niggas like me. That's it.
That's it.
Period. On an everyday basis.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, if that's how you set it up for you to be, and that's what it is. I mean, understand this, man.
No, but
go ahead.
It's a culture. It's a culture out here. It's a little different.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Out here, it's more of, it's bigger than me. You know what I mean? I was just raised like this. This is kind of what I know. It ain't something I go brag about. Just something I do. You know what I mean?
So
you know what I'm saying?
Go ahead.
I'm sorry.
No, go ahead.
I respect everything and everything. I love the colors. I love the fellowship. I love going to all the parties. I love riding my bike. Every facet of it. But at the same time, I don't have the option to go. I don't have the luxury to sacrifice the amount of time that's required. So I don't put myself or the club in that type of situation. Yeah. Every chance I get, I pull up, I grab some bones, I fuck with them, and I ride my bike anywhere and everywhere between.
Okay.
But it shouldn't. I feel like people who got that much, and don't ride their bike is disrespectful, in my opinion. As far as I'm concerned, because I met you after I went down.
Yeah.
I told you I was blind and paralyzed. Jumped back on the bike and was kicking gears with a fucking what's the thing? A cast or that shit they put on your foot.
Yeah, I said, you had all that shit. Like I said, fresh out of accident, crazy as a motherfucker. I remember, crazy motherfucker on a motorcycle.
So you know what I mean? People, it's a difference. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I like the fact that you go and you study the culture to better understand it. Just because you get a motorcycle and get you a color don't really signify that you know what I mean? I understand it's a process, but this is, it's just different to me when it's just the culture that you's around. That's all I seen coming up. That's all I want, you know what I mean? That's everywhere. He was surrounded by it. Kind of like the gang culture. Same thing. It's different if you from, no disrespect, North Carolina versus if you grew up in like a CYA. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right. Well, I definitely appreciate the call, though, folks. I definitely appreciate the call.
No doubt.
All right, now.
All right.
I got somebody else on hold, y'all. Hold on. Here we go. Okay. Go ahead, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Las Vegas.
What you got? You got to turn your background down,
all
so it's coming feeding through.
That's all I want. You know what I mean?
All right, hold on.
Everywhere. It's surrounded by it. Kind of like the gang culture. Same thing. It's different if you from, no disrespect, North Carolina, that's as if you grew up in like a two-line. You know what I mean?
Yeah. All right, well, I definitely appreciate the call, there, folks. I definitely appreciate the call. Preach.
No doubt.
All right, now.
Hey, what up, brother?
Okay,
somebody else on hold, y'all.
Hold on, what's going on? Are you bleeding?
Call the state name. Where you calling from?
Is that me?
Oh, no, that's not you. That's me. My bad. That was me. All right, so what you got, Preach? Go ahead.
Hey, man, I've been listening. I'm always listening. First off, glad you made it back home safe, man. Always continue to for your family, that good stuff. But to the topic at hand, I heard a lot of stuff. My big brother Easy hit it on the head, and then the caller right after him, I think Cameo or somebody, he hit it too.
Yeah.
But listening to what both of them said, man, it's kind of my outlook on riding, right? So for us, the mandatories give us the opportunity to fellowship. But being the road captain in my chapter, I got our mandatories down, and then I got optional rides down. So I'll put the mandatories, to his point, might only be 4,000 miles. But the optional ride, you add them all in, it might be 20,000 miles.
Okay.
But you know what? All miles really do matter, because both of those brothers made a comment that's really my outlook on riding. Fellowship and the miles will come. Period.
Well, I say the opposite. I say if you get the miles, the fellowship gonna come, because you're not gonna listen. Right. You're not gonna, and again, listen to everything that's being said. And that's why I'm kind of explaining my breakdown. I'm not coming on here to bash anybody for not riding a motorcycle. But all I'm saying is that this whole entire shit starts with the motorcycle. Period, point blank, hands down. And when you decide to join a motorcycle club, you're saying that, hey, I am not an average person. I'm not an average rider. I want to be around other people that ride so that I can ride more, and brotherhood and fellowship, the whole 9 yards. My biggest problem is you got a lot of people joining MCs not to ride their motorcycle. And that's the craziest shit in the world to me. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree with you 120%.
Yeah.
But I done said it before. Rare Breed, I was messing with Rare Breed for a couple years before I was an actual member. Okay. And it was always, to your point, man, they own their motorcycle. So as I looked at it, my vantage point was exactly as yours, and it's still the same as yours, Sel. But it's sort of like you and Easy, it's potato. You're saying the same thing.
Saying the same thing.
I look at it different now, because I had the opportunity to fellowship with the entire empire. So I'm like, damn, I'm going to fellowship, because I've already had that opportunity. But how did I get that opportunity? To your point, I rode the mile.
That part.
I rode the mile. And the more and more I do it, not just amongst my brothers, because that's the best fellowship, I can just go down there and just sit in front of the clubhouse. That's the best. Go down, shoot down to LA, or shoot to AV, or wherever, or go eat somewhere in Cali and shoot there on the way back. That's going to always be cool. But what I'm finding, to your point, if you ride, I just came from DC Mob. I went just because. No other reason. I had some gas. No other reason than that. But when I got there, it's 6 chapters from Rare Breed there. So again, I called boss, man, what you doing, man? I'm going to Dallas. I'll see you there. It's 6 different chapters there. So I got the fellowship with all my brothers and meet new motorcycle enthusiasts, MCers, independents, whatever you want to call it. I think you saying it right. I think Easy saying it right too. But you got to get the miles first for you to really understand what the fellowship is like. Because if I don't get out there with them, I ain't going to understand and appreciate the brotherhood. The jokes at the gas station.
You just can't,
man.
You just can't, man. And like I said, for me, I'm telling you, I done been on both sides. I done been on all sides. I done roll with a little bit of everybody. And let me tell you something. You might not have liked me. Okay? You might not have liked me. You might, had your own way about me. But after the ride, you fucking love Big Sal. After the ride, you fucking love Preach Breed. You feel what I'm saying? Because it erases all of that bullshit. That's what the ride does. It erases all of the bullshit. Man, dude ain't that bad. You feel what I'm saying? Dude is a cool dude. Because even if you're a anti-sociable nigga, when you take these rides and these trips, you gonna socialize. You gonna laugh. You gonna slide in a joke. You feel what I'm saying? You gonna ask a question.
Something gonna happen for sure. And I'll leave you this. This is what I tell the new cats. They, hey, preach. I wanna ride, or they come around. In the hang around process, they kind of just come introduce themselves and talk motorcycle. And we got a young homie now, young fly. The first thing I said to him, how much you got a tank of gas? We gonna burn that. Yeah. That's how we gonna get to know each other.
That part right there.
We'll have a conversation in Ghost Town, and then come back to 150.
Yeah.
Because that's how you get to know each other. That's the fellowship piece of it. Keep doing your thing, bro. You got it. And I always appreciate hearing the show because it teaches me stuff from my brothers. Either confirm something I already think is right, or give me a new outlook. So keep doing your thing, man.
Appreciate you, sir. Appreciate you. There it is there. Let me get this call into this person right here called. Gotta have this person on, man. Hold on one second. Hold on. Go ahead, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
My name is John Henry. I'm calling from the state of Alaska.
Shut your fuck ass. What you got, Mr. Henry? What you got?
Well, I mean, all of y'all, like you and Easy, y'all both are pretty much saying the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then even Buckwheat too. It's just like you gotta whatever club or organization or whatever you get in, you just know the rules of that club. Y'all got a mile limit. Nigga, we got mandatory runs. You know what I'm saying? And what you were saying on a lot of people, man, they get in clubs and then they don't want to ride their bikes. So you got to have some kind of rule set. Either it's mandatory or a certain miles a year. You know what I mean? But pretty much everything Edie was saying, he was like damn near right on the money. But what you were saying too, it's just like I say, man. Whatever you do is what you do. Me, I don't give a fuck if none of these dudes ride their motorcycle. I don't care. You know what I mean? I don't care if you got a club with 30 members and you only got 10 motorcycles. I don't care. It is what it is. All it is like Buckley say, it's just something for us to laugh and talk about. At the end of the day, it's just something for us to joke about because you don't do this, you don't do that. These ladies ride more than most of the men now anyway. So that's who motherfuckers need to want to be like now. They don't need to be like the men's club. They want to be like the women's club because most of them ride more than they do.
They doing their thing.
Bro, and if you, like all bullshit aside, man, we do our homework and we talk to a lot of dudes. We fuck with a lot of everybody. White club, black club, Chinese clubs, all that. And the white boys that tell you back in the day, man, they didn't ride their bikes like that. They didn't go all over the world on their motorcycles like that. You know what I'm saying? They all give us our props for doing it, but we do it for the fun of it, And it don't mean that we better than the next club because a lot of our brothers ride, but shit, we got some brothers that don't too, and they only gonna go when it's mandatory. And you said it right. They only gonna go when it's mandatory. You got them. You got them in every group. I don't care what nobody says.
And that was the whole thing. That was the whole thing for me. Like I said, and even when Mark was saying, "What have you seen from 8,000 miles, the whole 9 yards?" See, the whole thing is this. Let me say that. The whole thing is this, is that you chose the MC. The MC don't choose you. You understand what I'm saying?
Not at all.
And when you choose the MC, you understand that now when you ride, you're just not riding on a solo mission. You're just not riding. So even if you're riding by yourself, you're making destinations to MC. Period. You understand what I'm saying? You that's just part of, this is what I'm doing, this is how it's going on. So you can be an independent rider and ride solo, like what my man Cameo was saying. But when you put that MC on your back, even if you're solo riding, you're still gonna make it about motorcycling. It's just gonna be what it's gonna be. So I appreciate the call, Punchy, man. I appreciate it always.
Yeah, for sure, man. Y'all keep having fun. That's all y'all that is ride. Just keep having fun, man. Keep having fun.
There it is, there, man. So listen, man, we on, man. That was one of the things we talked about. And real quick, let me jump on this. Went to the Bay, went to a function, and I gave my account on the function. It don't matter what club it was. It don't matter, with the whole 9 yards. All I'm saying is, man, I take from everywhere I go, and I present that. Like I said, if you listen to what my man Easy said, he had a hell of a point. We're both saying the same thing. In order for your club to be effective, to yourself or to the motorcycle society, because it's a society, it's a culture. You have to ride your motorcycle. A lot of people out here, and I'm gonna say this, a lot of people are motorcycling and expecting the motorcycle set to just give them whatever it is everybody else is getting. And you haven't earned that. Period. You haven't earned that portion of the MCing yet. You got a lot of clubs out here that are just doing stuff because other people do it and because we're MC, or you got to give us this or you got to give us that. And again, this has nothing to do with the actual thing. I'm telling you, what I love, what Easy said, all miles matter. And I also love how the mandatories, they matter. The mandatories matter as well as the miles matter. All of that shit matter because all of it has to do with riding your motorcycle. All of it has to do with fellowshipping. All of it has to do with gaining the brotherhood. All of it. You can't do it all one without the other. You can't have brotherhood without riding your motorcycle. You can't ride your motorcycle and have brotherhood. I mean, they go hand in hand. So we're going to get into that. Now, one of the questions I asked was, are you in a pay not to ride MC, or are you in a fuck your money, you have to ride MC? What I mean by that is this. You got MCs out there where you got fines if a person can't make a ride, okay? They can just buy their way through the MC. And that right there is fucked up. You should not be able to, money should not out-trump miles. And that's what that is. All right. The next question I posed, and this one right here caused a lot of questions and controversy. All right, so let me say this. Stop getting shit twisted. Hold on one second, y'all. Let me get this shit back on. Hold on, give me 1 second. Hold on, y'all. So the next question I posed on Facebook was, stop getting shit twisted. Everybody in your MC is not your brother or sister. Some are and always will be just members. What I mean by that is this, is that you're not gonna get along with everybody in your MC. You're not gonna know everybody in your MC. You're not gonna be extra cordial, or you're not gonna get that brotherhood, that bond with them individuals in your MC, especially if you're in a large MC, like some of the ones that's been called in today, Rare Breed, etc. Some of these large MCs. I'm going to be cool with maybe 10, 15 of y'all, and the other 10 or 15 I'm going to just know because you got the patch on. And I say this based on the fact of this, is that that's not a bad thing. I'm not telling you it's a bad thing. All I'm telling you is this, is that the only thing you owe me as a patch holder is that if you see me on the side of the road and I got that patch on, you got to stop and find out if I'm all right, or help me if I need help. That's it. Some of us, that's all it's going to be. With some of the members in your MC, that's all it's going to be. You're not going to have that hell of a brotherhood, that hell of a bond. You're not going to have that, that's my motherfucker. You know, you're not going to have that, you know, we always laugh and joking and kiki and giggling. You're not going to have that. You're not going to have that, I know he got my back. I know he know how to get down. I know he know how to chunk him. You're not going to have that not with every brother in your MC, especially if you're a big MC. What's a big MC? Let's just say 20 plus members is a big MC. And again, people are holding me to everything I say as far as categorize and stuff, so I want to make sure I say it. There's nothing wrong with that. But stop getting it twisted that everybody in your MC is going to be your brother or going to be your sister. No, they're not. Some people in your MC are just going to be members in that MC, and that's quite all right. You know, that's just what it's going to be. So it is what it is. That part right there, I said that. It was a lot of comments in there about that. A lot of people trying to challenge me that, hey, every member in your MC should be your brother or sister. It's not going to happen. I promise you it's not. I don't give a fuck what MC you in. Every member in that MC is not going to be your brother or your sister. It's just not going to happen. All right. What else I had on there? The next one I had on there was that picture right there. That's my man, Boss Mike, Chosen Few, one of the legends, man. Great dude. You see that? That's just a portion of history he got on that wall behind him, man. That was a privilege for me to be there. So shout out to my man, Boss Mike. I love you, brother, for that invitation. And he extended his invitation to everybody from FHO on a regular basis. We don't just come through, okay? Let me see. I had some more questions on here. Now, Here we go. This is another one, and I want y'all to talk about this one. Everybody always yells, MCs wear black vests or jean vests. Please, somebody explain what difference does it make if I wear a colored vest? Okay. A lot of times you've been hearing this question posed to the SEs. You know, they always try to say the SEs can't wear a black vest, or the SEs shouldn't wear a black vest. Okay. Or the MC should only wear black. If you're not wearing a black vest, you're not part of an MC. We all know clubs such as Number One Stunners. We all know clubs such as Rough Riders, but they were not motorcycle clubs, but they wore all kind of color vests. All I'm saying is this. I pose that question to say this, is that if you're more interested in what color the vest is than MCing, then you fucked up from the beginning. I don't care what color vest you wear. You can wear the blackest vest that they make with the most finest leather that's available. If you're not riding your motorcycle and you're not representing this culture and doing things to make this culture better, I don't give a fuck what color your vest is. So I think we need to get out of that and quit need to being worried about what color a person's vest is. SC, MC, the whole 9 yards. I don't give a fuck what color your vest is. Are you riding your motorcycle? Are you representing the culture? Are you making the MC set a proud place to be? So that's what I meant by that one right there. And that was that question right there. All right, let me see. All right, now this one right here, this is one of the most controversial questions right here. And it goes, let me say this again. No SC, which is social club, has to answer to any MC, which is motorcycle club. Y'all sounding like some co-ed MCs. Right now on the bike set today, there's a lot of shit going on where, hold on, y'all. Right now on the bike set today, there's a lot of shit going on with MCs saying that the SCs have to connect themselves to an MC. That is the most outlandish and silliest shit ever heard. Period. And if that's what y'all doing in y'all neck of the woods, then so be it. I'm not telling you to stop doing it. I don't, the powers that be. And this is not a ploy against the powers that be or the people that got these rules in place. But I'm gonna tell you why it sounds stupid. Okay. And I'm gonna tell you why it's crazy as fuck to even to say that and to have that order. Let me tell you something. There's only two type of people on the bike set. Period. There's only two type of people. No, not male and female. That's not male. There's only two type of people that the MC set should be concerned about. Period. Point blank. There's only two type of people that the motorcycle culture should be concerned about. Period. Point blank. And these two people are MCs, which is everybody with an MC on the back of their vest. And the second one is civilians. If you do not have MC on your vest, you are a civilian and should be treated as such. Hear what I'm telling you? It's only two people on the MC set that matter. Period. MCs and civilians. I don't give a fuck if you got RC. I don't give a fuck if you like FHO, MA. We a motorcycle association. RCs, MAs, SCs, whatever. If that motherfucker don't say MC, then you are to be treated like a civilian. Period, point blank, hands down. There is no argument about that. You are to be treated like a civilian. That's it. So when you say a SC, any MC, let me say this. Any MC that has a SC wanting to attach themselves to them to truly be an SC, which is social club, support club, sister club, whatever the fuck you want to call it. The SC stand for, you can moniker that motherfucker all out the door. Social club, sister club, support club. Any MC that is blessed to have a group of women that want to come in and attach themselves to that MC is a blessing within its right. But this new shit about forcing social clubs to have to be connected to an MC, listen, if I'm in a motorcycle club, all male club, which is the only club that I would join, I don't want to be around a bunch of motherfuckers when it ain't time to be around a bunch of motherfucking females. I don't want you to tell me that we got to be associated with them. We might as well be a co-ed club. We might as well just be a co-ed club on some real shit. We might as well just be, if you're saying that an SC, in order to exist, has attached himself to an MC, and the MC, has to take on the SC, all the other shit that I'm hearing is going on, then you might as well just make everybody a co-ed club. That's part of the 80-20 rule shit that they got 80-20. 80% got to ride, the other 20% don't. Listen, man, I think we're coming up with too many ways to make this motorcycling shit easy. I think we're coming up with too many ways to try to find the balance in this motorcycle culture, and it's only two ways. Everybody that don't got MC is civilians. FHO, when we come to your event, we should be treated as civilians. Just know we know the culture, we love the lifestyle, the whole 9 yards, but hands down, we are civilians. Period. Even though we FHO, we are civilians because we don't have MC on our vest. And that's that. If you run the MC set with that and have that attitude in mind, I think a lot of the shit will be eliminated. A lot of the bullshit problems will be eliminated. You feel me? So that's just my personal take. I'm not attacking nobody. I'm not going after nobody. I'm not telling nobody to change it. But I'm just giving you my personal take on it. There's only two type of people in the MC world. Hold on, I got a call. I missed this call. I don't know how I missed this call, but let me see if I can get this call on the phone. Hold on, y'all. All right, maybe they'll call back. But anyway, that's just my take on it. I don't know how I missed the call. But call back. Let me see something. All right, so that's just that was that. That was what that was about. So next one. All right, now this is another bullshit ass debate that's been going on since the beginning of time and some shit, especially probably, down south. I want y'all to answer this. What is the difference between a female MC or a female motorcycle club? Please, somebody tell me what's the difference. Hold on, got a call. Caller, state your name, where you calling from.
It's California. This is Miss Showtime.
Hey, Miss Showtime. What's going on, beautiful?
I wanted to make a comment on when you were saying that SCs are not supposed to be connected to MC. That's how it all started. Back in the day, there were no SCs. And then a lot of the MCs would let an SC become part of their club. Well, not part of the club, but they would okay them, and the MC was over the SC. And that's the way it started.
Well,
there was no such thing as a...
Out here, Miss Showtime, it didn't start like that. Out here, social clubs were in existence before motorcycle clubs. They were called social saving clubs, and then they just dropped the SC and became SCs. But I'm saying they were not connected. That's out here. Anyway, I'm only hearing it. It's brand new. I'm not gonna say out here, but I'm hearing it brand new now. And my argument for that, Miss Showtime, is that if I'm in an all male club, and I joined the club for the brotherhood. I didn't join the club for the brotherhood and the sisterhood. I joined the club for the brotherhood. You want to incorporate these females that have to be attached to us and be a part of us, and that's not what I joined this club for. That's not what I came out here to motorcycle for. And again, I appreciate the ladies. I'm not saying that the ladies need to be gone. I'm just saying when you say now, in order for them to exist, they have their own entity. They are a social club. Whatever rules, whatever regulations they have, whatever board they have, whatever they put together, that's their shit. We as MC should not even give a fuck about their shit, because if you're not MC, you're civilian. As long as they come to our event and they follow the rules that we have in place for the MC, then I'm fine with that. That's just my personal opinion, though.
Okay, I understand what you're saying, but I'm just telling you, here on the West Coast, way back in the 80s, I don't know how, I'm not talking about social clubs that have been out there that's not connected to the motorcycle set. I'm talking about here on the West Coast, a SC had to be under a MC. It wasn't like they were part of the club that was coming to meetings or anything like that. It was just that the MC sponsored them and they were over them. And now, yes, you have a lot of SCs that's not connected to MCs, which is fine, and they do their own thing. But that's the way it started. And that's just the way it is. And then there came a time when you had more SCs on the calendars for dances and was knocking the MC dances out because the SCs was on the calendar. So finally, at the council, they took the SCs off of the calendars, and it's all MCs now. But it's not stopping the SCs from giving a dance, but they don't put them on the calendar.
But listen, what I'm saying,
I just wanted to.
But let me say this too, because I want to answer this. I don't give a listen. What I'm trying to tell you, a SC event, a social club, female social club event, cannot knock an MC event off the calendar. Okay, understand this. So we talking about this calendar thing. We talking about this council thing. If you are one of the top 5 or top 10 MCs, okay, and you've earned that right, and I don't give a fuck when you put your dance and when you don't put your dance. I don't give a damn whoever else is having a dance. People are gonna fuck with and patronize who they fuck with and patronize. So again, if the SCs is cracking, then brother, we're not gonna be at your boring ass motorcycle party. I'm gonna be over here with the SCs because it's cracking. They doing the shit I like. They partying, they having a good time. I got you. What I'm saying is no, but let me say this. Let me say this, Ms. Shota. No, let me say it real quick. But let me say this. You're saying that the SCs were having so many parties that they were overcrowding the calendar and knocking out the MC.
No, I did not. No, that's not what I said.
Okay.
Out here on the West Coast, we have calendars with all of the major MCs on this calendar for January. Every day, whatever is going on the motorcycle set, you can look it up. Okay. It's called getting on the calendar, anyway, they had years ago. They had the social clubs dances in there where MCs could not get on the calendar because the SC was there. I'm telling you what I knew because I go to the council meeting. I'm telling you what happened, Phil. Anyway. So they decided to take the SCs off of the calendars. I'm not saying that the SCs were giving parties and everybody was going to their parties. I'm not saying that. I'm talking about the actual black and white calendar, the yearly calendar that they make here on the West Coast. They was having SCs like for the 10th of April. SCs giving a dance. So they have that date. There's MCs can't get on the calendar. It's only room for so many people to get on the calendar, and the SCs was taking up their spots. So finally, they stopped having the SCs on the calendar. They didn't stop them from giving their dances, but it was just being on the calendar. That's all I'm saying.
And I got you. And I'm saying they were wrong for even what. If they're not MC, then they shouldn't be on the calendar. What I'm saying is this. What I'm saying, Ms. Showtime, is that
exactly.
What I'm saying, Ms. Showtime, is that the MC should only worry about the MC. I don't give a fuck about SCs when they having their dance. They can have a dance every day of the week. That ain't got shit to do with the MC, except if I want to go over there and participate. But when you commingle them like that, there's not even enough space on the calendar now for the MCs, let alone to add any other.
That's what I just said.
And I'm agreeing. That's what I'm saying. I'm agreeing with you, and that's what I'm saying. So again, that's why I think the commingling is, to me, is crazy. But if that's what's going on, that's what's going on. What I'm saying is this: the MC should not care about anything other than MC, hands down. We both saying the same thing. The MC should not care about nothing else but MC. I don't care whomever, whenever, however, anybody else is throwing a party. If I'm MCing, then I'm going to support the MCs that I want to support. I'm going to support the RCs that I want to support. I'm going to support the SCs that I want to support. To me, there is no calendar. There is no respecter of date. Oh, because this is so-and-so anniversary. Throw what you want to throw. And again, this just me personally speaking. Throw what you want to throw, and whoever come fuck with you will fuck with you. Like I said, competition is heavy. Competition is heavy. Now, if you could throw your anniversary date or your event up against some of these other clubs, and you will lose if you're looking for numbers. If you're looking for people to come, if you're looking to make them dollars, then you will lose because you threw your anniversary on the same day.
It's not like that.
Okay.
Excuse me. What it is you can look on the calendar and see who's giving the dance this weekend. If you're not on the calendar, you might not know who's giving the dance, and that's what it's for. And another thing, the social clubs on the West Coast, they were accepted to help support the dances. Like they would get in the kitchen and cook the food for the MCs, serve the food. That's what the social clubs were was meant for when it first happened. And now, they have grown and got their own identity. But how it started, the SCs were supposed to support the MC if they needed their clubs cleaned up, whatever. That's what the social clubs was meant for, and it's not like that anymore. But I just wanted to give you that comment, and I'm going to let you go, and you have a nice day.
Thank you, beautiful. That's Miss Showtime, everybody, and I think I got something for her. I'm going to open up to it and explain to her. So all I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, for me, okay, and it's just me, my personal. Hold on. Oh, man, hold on, it's my son. Hold on. Go ahead, call and state your name, where you calling from.
What's happening, man? It's Gorilla Blue, man. Calling on West Coast.
What you got, Blue?
Just to piggyback off of what Mr. Showtime was saying, basically what she was saying is back in the late 80s, early 90s, the motorcycle clubs took on the social clubs. At first, they was calling them groupies. They come out, hang out. So they brought them in a social club to help, like she said, in the kitchen, to do this and do that. So, and I'm just calling out names, my Uncle Hero and Moses and Chosen Few. For example, LOTC. They call them auxiliary. If a motorcycle club like Chosen Few or the Brothers of the Sun, the Liberty Riders, the older club, the Aces, or Magnificent Seven had a social club and they wanted to do an event, and you said something to them to try to stop them, then that club would stand up on it because that's their sisters. Now, you can go do your thing, and like you said, people have choices to pick. And like you said, that's what the social club was meant for. But a lot of times when we hear you and other people speak, and I'm just talking, looking on the outside looking in. When you speak on it, it really sounds like you and other dudes are saying, fuck the social club girls, they don't need to be here, they don't need to be that. Now, that's just me looking in as a civilian saying, why are they talking about us like that, meaning the social club when I say civilian. So I'm going to say this. Ain't no nigga in the world, and I'm just speaking on the West Coast, gonna come up to your club talking about a dance and there ain't no females there. If we want to come somewhere and fellowship with dudes, then we can come to our own clubhouse and kick it with our brothers or invite them to a park or something like that. But the social clubs are a very important factor on the bike set, whether people want to accept it or not. That's just my personal opinion. Because if you count the money for those that's making money or those that want their clubs packed out, take away all the females. Females bring niggas out that don't normally come out. Females make niggas flip their pockets like flapjacks. Hey, baby, what's up with you? I'm good. Shit, thirsty. Can you give me a drink? Then you go buy her 2 drinks. And I ain't buying her some food. So it goes all the ways, man. And to comment on the Yonder thing, both of y'all were saying the same thing. Some people say, as long as you ride your bike. Some people say, like you got to get this many miles. At the end of the day, it's all the same thing. Social club girls are important. You riding your bike as an MC is important. And when you talk to Miss Showtime and other people, you always say we as an MC. And you just said that you just motorcycle association. So I just want people to hear that clearly that Sale is not an MC, it's a motorcycle association. Yes, so sir. When they hear you say we as an MC and then you speak like you an MC.
Well, I'm speaking for the culture, though. I'm speaking for the culture. I'm speaking for, FHO is a part of the motorcycle community. So when I'm speaking, when I say we as an MC, I'm speaking on the culture. I'm speaking on the community on the whole, not FHO itself being an MC. And again, I know a lot of people have as well, if you're not an MC, how you can talk here? I've MC'd more than most of y'all ever will. hands down, and I'm gonna say that, right. Just not talking shit, but I'm just saying, when I say right. we the MC, I'm just speaking on the culture, the lifestyle.
I got you, big bro. I mean, cuz I got you. Yeah. But
I definitely agree with you. Let me say this though. Let me say this though, because I definitely agree with what you're saying about the social club and the female, and that goes back to another question I asked earlier. But then I'm gonna ask, or I'm gonna talk on. All I'm gonna say is this, Blue, is that, and this is just my personal, okay. To me, and I'm gonna state this again. This is not an FHO opinion. This is Big Sale, Marcel Tillman's opinion. I believe that we men, the MC, the male MC or the female MC, spend too much time worried about the SCs. I
agree with you.
Yeah, I just think
I agree with you. But when you say, and I'm gonna go back to the old Sale from the club you was from. I'm not gonna say no name because I don't want no fucking phone call. But the club that you was from, when you was doing your shit, I know for a fact about 100 females left Las Vegas, left California, left Arizona to come fuck with you just because it was Sale. We didn't know nothing about them other niggas.
That part.
We came out there for you. So when you say females this and females that, be careful with what you're saying, because those are the same females that supported you in your movement when you first started.
No. I love the female. That's what I'm saying. I love the female.
No. I hear you. Yeah. I hear you. But it's like you an oxymoron. Like you saying they cool and then you saying they not. You know what I'm saying?
Let me get this straight, because let me say this. I posed another question.
I got a phone call yesterday and they asked me about it. That's the reason why I'm speaking on it, because I was asked like this. You see what Sale put on Facebook? I said, what you talking about?
And I'm going to answer that. That's what I'm saying. That's one of the things I'm answering.
Yeah, and they said, she said, well, he was saying something about a female not supposed to answer to, an MC not supposed to be in a SC business. Now, I understand that and I respect that, but like you and Miss Showtime made a valid point, what she did. She said, here on the West Coast, and you said, you know what? I'm talking about on my side of town. So when you're in Rome, you do what the Romans do. When you're in China, you get the corona disease. So that's the way that works.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is this, big bro. And this is, my statement is for the West Coast, down south, up north, Middle East, Pakistan, China. My statement is from whatever. All I'm saying is, if the MC only concentrate on the MC, period, and everything else is civilian, that's all that matters. So even if y'all are SC,
right,
do y'all
but
thing.
If you got
even
some people up under you still.
But listen to what I'm saying though, Blue. Even if y'all SCing, do y'all thing. Shit. And come on and party. Come on and hang out. Let me get that civilian fee, because it's a fee for MCs and it's a fee for civilians. Right or wrong? Right?
Okay. Yeah. Okay, let me say this real quick.
Okay.
I'm going to speak on my club, Red Breed, and we had another level up under us, or still under us, whatever the case may be. I don't know, because I ain't really been paying attention to it. But if those girls did something fucked up, Fred, Slip, Punchy, Blackie, Hot Boy, anybody from Red Breed would check them on it. It's not that they trying to belittle them. It's like, hey, y'all with us, y'all representing us. Y'all can't do this, y'all can't do that. Now, the ones that's not up under nobody, that's when you get them people say, man, we was having a dance and that bitch got the trip and she called that nigga a bitch ass nigga and he slapped her in the face. You got to get control over it. So if they don't have nobody to answer to,
we're going to control it based on the fact that we're going to control them as civilians. See, that's what I'm saying. When you come to an MC function.
I got you.
You understand what I'm saying?
But if they're up under you as family members, you can't. Okay. You say treat them like a civilian. I'm going to just say this, bro, because I hear what you're saying. I respect everything you're saying. I just debate some of it and don't agree with some of it, but I respect it. Because that's you. But what I'm saying is this. When you say respect somebody as a civilian and respect the club brother, first of all, everybody is supposed to be respected. How do you go and say, how you doing, bro? Or what's up, Sal? How you feeling, bros? If you're an MC and then you see another dude and you be like, man, what the fuck, what's happening with you?
I'm not saying
no.
I'm not saying you treat them different.
Respect.
I understand. I'm not, listen. I'm not saying that I'm gonna I'm gonna respect
you gotta
anybody.
Listen to what you said.
No, what I'm saying, I think this is what I'm telling. Let me say this, and I appreciate you for this, cuz I truly, because it give me a chance to break this down. What I'm saying is this: the bike set loves everybody. The bike set respects everybody. The only time the bike set will not respect you is if you disrespect the bike set. Period. I don't give a fuck who you is, male, female, dog, cat, rat, whatever you may be. If you respect the bike set will respect you and love you the whole nine. I don't give a fuck. What I'm saying is this. I'm not saying because I'm a civilian or because they're a civilian, we're treated like dog shit. We're pushed to the side. We're not respected. We're not looked at as real people. I'm not saying that.
Well, then answer this then. How do you treat an MC and how do you treat a civilian? That's what I want to know.
What I'm saying is this. Okay, this is what I'm saying.
I just want you to answer the question for what you said.
You treat every man and or woman. You treat every man and or woman the same. What I'm saying is this: on the bike set, okay, and I'm gonna use this as an example. On the bike set, you don't pat down MC members. If a nigga got a vest on, you don't pat him down. On the bike set, if a civilian comes to the bike set, hey bro, we gotta pat you down. You don't have
if you don't have a vest. Okay, I understand that. But all I'm saying, hold on, clarity to
that's what I'm saying. On the bike set, if you don't have a vest on, hey bro, you got to get patted down. Hey bro, it's this amount of money. Not well, he just paid 10. Yeah, he an MC. It's $20 for you, player. You understand what I'm saying? Not being disrespectful. I'm not saying fuck your 10 or fuck your 20. I'm just saying on the bike set in the MC community, there's rules for the MCs and there's rules for people that are not MCs, which are civilians. Period, point blank.
I got you.
Those rules apply.
Now, one other thing I want you to clear up. How do you distinguish, in your personal opinion, that you said that's a $5 annual club and it should be a free annual club versus that's a $25 annual club?
What I'm saying is this, okay, and I'm going to get into that. If you are a club, a local club, okay, and all you do is local activity. You don't ride out. You don't ride. You don't do this. You don't ride. Your club. That's fine. That is your option. Big Sale can't tell y'all to ride or not to ride. It ain't my fucking business if you ride or don't ride. But what I'm saying is this: a lot of MCs, Blue, are eating because they're MCs, not because of their event, or not because they're a hell of a club, or not because we know them, or not because we, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. You got a lot of MCs out here that have put in work. You happy to see them. You glad to see them. You know most of the members. Them niggas ride their motorcycle. They fun to be around the whole 9 yards. But then you got those other MCs, those other
that only come out when it's 10 a week before they dead.
And now again, y'all don't ride. Y'all don't support the set. Y'all don't. You understand what I'm saying? But because you're an MC,
I got you.
Because you're an MC, you charging the same amount as this MC. Oh well, shit, that's what they charge on the set.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Okay, and again, I was just calling for clarity for folks that a lot of people out here in Vegas listen to you, and fortunately that I'm connected to them, so they would call me and ask me some stuff. So that's why I was calling to get clarity, and then I want to piggyback off of the legend, the one and only Miss Showtime. But I love you. Continue to be positive to people with your posts. Continue to teach and educate people with your posts, and continue to love on everybody and move your move. And like Preacher said, man, a gas a tank, run that shit out. Fellowship with one another. Much love to you, your wife, your mom, your dad, and everybody. And my condolences to the TT that passed away. And just keep up the good work, bro. I see you at the roundup. If I don't see you before then,
we'll be in Sturgis. But you gonna see me? I'm on my bike next month. I got to come back that way anyway. So.
Oh yeah, I'm going to Sturgis too.
Yeah, well that's what Sturgis is the same weekend as you can't do both. Well, I ain't gonna say what you can't do. You can do
no. I can come to Sturgis for a few days and then do the weekend there.
There you go. There. That's what. That's why I said I'm gonna take that back. I can't say what you're not gonna do. So I'll see you then. I love you, cousin. I appreciate you.
All right, one.
Later. Let me get this caller in here right now. Let me get this caller. Good dialogue this morning, everybody. I appreciate all the calls. I appreciate that, and I appreciate my cousin for just allowing me to break that.
You have reached the voice.
Hold on. Caller, you called in. I was trying to get you back on, so hit me back when you can. Anyway, so that was one of the things that I'm trying to break down these questions because, like I said, apparently it's a lot of stuff being done. But what's the difference between a female MC or a female motorcycle club? There is no difference. You got this big old thing going on where they're saying that the females got to spell out motorcycle club. They can't put MC on their vest. That's a big thing. So I just wanted to bring some light to that and get you guys' opinion on that. And that's that. So what else we got? Let me see. What was this one? Okay, hold on. Looking for all my questions that I posed this weekend. Okay. Oh, that was not that one. That was that one. That's me and Miss Showtime and them. We had a ball this weekend. Don't mean okay, here we go. Here go one I posed today. Okay. Oh, this was yesterday. Just because we members of the same club don't mean I'll die for you and your bullshit. However, I will pull over if you're in need and make sure you get a fair one. That I owe to the patch. Not now for my brother or sister I'll die for. I think that one is self-explanatory, but that's that. Okay. Now here goes this. How important is the female MC to the male MC? Okay. How important is the female to the male MC? Listen, ladies, let me tell you something. The MC set needs you. We don't need you in our business, and we don't need to be in your business, but we need you. You guys make the set an enjoyable place to be. We love looking at you. We love fucking on you. We love, fucking with you. We love the laughs, the smiles, the giggles, and the whole 9 yards. The female, we're talking about the woman, the female on the whole. Good, bad, ugly, fat, black, cute, not cute, whatever it is. Your presence on the MC set is important. Hold on, got a caller. Hold on, y'all.
To accept, press 1. To send a voice.
State your name, where you calling from.
It's Big Man Chris from Red Liners.
What's going on, Chris? What's going on, Daddy-O? What's going on, baby?
Man, you know what, Shell? The first time I met you, you invited me to your house. You ain't know me from a can of house paint.
Appreciate it.
When I got to your house, you treated your house like it was mine. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, go on, get you something to drink, man, whatever. You know what I'm saying? You didn't know me. You feel what I'm saying? But I saw how you was. You know what I'm saying? So I said that to say this here. I joined the MC. You know what MC is about? What you showed me that day. What you showed me that day was a brother who was down, man, who was just cool, who was open, who was inviting. You understand what I'm saying? That's what you showed me. You ain't asked me how many miles I rode my bike and none of that. None of that shit ain't matter. Nothing to you, man. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You was like, hey, man, you need to join our organization. You know, we FHO. That's how you came to me, man. You feel what I'm saying?
Wow.
You didn't come to me. You didn't judge me if I rode 50 miles a year or if I rode 50,000 miles a year. You wasn't even talking to me about that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now I understand that when you join the MC, you got to put the miles down. But me, personally, man, I want what you showed me that day, that's what I want around me.
Period.
What Big Shell showed me that day. That's the type of shit I want. I want some solidness around me. I wouldn't give a damn if you don't ride your bike but twice a year. But if you solid, that's the type of shit I want, man, because there's too much slow shit out here in the world and out here on the bike shit, man. To judge a man by if he ride his bike 50,000 miles a year. There's some suckers out here riding their bike 50,000 miles a year that I don't want around me. But it's some true. I'm keeping it 1 million.
Yeah.
But it's some true soldiers, men and women. You understand that might ride their bike 20,000 miles a year. That's who I'm going to roll with. I'm going to roll with them before I ride with a chump who ride his bike 50, 60, 100,000 miles a year. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
And that's what I think. That's what I think, because that's why you prospect to get in the club. You prospect to get in the club by your solidness, not by how many miles you ride your bike.
Period.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
I don't want no Trump. Okay, yeah, you might put 60,000 miles a year on your bike, but you keep confusion in the club. This dude here might put 20,000 miles a year on his bike. You understand what I'm saying? But he's solid. Anything happen, he's solid. He's down with the club, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm a redliner right now. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And that's how we is. I mean, it's straight brotherhood over there. You feel what I'm saying? I mean, 1 trillion. You can't put enough zeros behind the one when it comes to redliner, because it's all about that solidness, that brotherhood. That's what I was looking for, and that's what they showed me. And I know I'm 1 trillion, so I don't expect nothing less. I know what the big sale that I met that day was 1 trillion.
And that's
you ain't asked me how many miles you getting. Yeah. Right. You ain't say how many miles you getting. Oh, you only getting this mile. Only thing, man, you talked about was the type of bike I had at that time. And you the one made me get rid of that motherfucker and get a goddamn road glide.
That part.
You feel what I'm saying? I remember your wife was in the room and she heard me talk about Annie and she screamed like a motherfucker. I felt like a fool in there. I was like, Lord, let me get rid of this shit, man. You feel what I'm saying? She screamed like a motherfucker back there. You feel me?
Yeah.
So, you know, man, I love you, Big Sale, man. I respect you, man. I listen to everything you say. I agree with you 100% of the time. Like, everything you say, man, I'll be on board, right?
Yeah.
But I can't be on board with this, man, because I see it, man. I'll be looking. Like, when I be on the set, I'll be looking at dudes. I'll be like, damn, this sucker-ass nigga. They let this whole ass nigga down with them. Like, damn, boy. Like, damn, you know what I'm saying? And then it make you just, like, when I see suck-ass niggas in certain clubs, now I look at the people in the club, because I'm like, oh, these niggas, they don't, if y'all couldn't see past this whole ass nigga here, oh, y'all ain't got nothing going on over there. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and he might put 50, 60,000 miles a year on his bike. But he green, you know, he's slow. You understand what I'm saying? A couple of weeks ago, you was talking about prospecting. All the time you talk about prospecting, Phil. You know, how we need to start really watching the people that we allow in our clubs. You feel what I'm saying? It ain't about no miles, man. It's about your solidness, man, and how true you gonna be to this club, man. I don't give a fuck if you ride that bitch 4 times a year, but your ass about to be solid in this motherfucking club. You understand? Club business about to stay club business.
Yeah,
you feel what I'm saying? That's real talk, man. I'm telling you, man, that's real talk, man.
Yeah.
Nigga I don't give a fuck about what you niggas better not come round us with that floss shit. Whether you ride your bike 50,000 miles or 5,000 miles. It's about being solid, man. Straight up. I mean, that's what you always say.
And
when you be talking, that's right. When you be talking about prospecting, it ain't about no miles, man. It's about your solidness and your commitment to this club.
That part.
You see what I'm saying?
Well, I definitely appreciate the call, folks. I definitely appreciate the call.
Big Shell, I love you, boy.
Love you too, bro.
All right, it's Big Man Chris, Redliners. We out of here, man.
Do your thing, baby. Redliners MC in the building, man. My OG's over there, man. I fuck with them heavily. So anyway, that was my take on how important the female is to the MC set. The female is very important to the MC set. We don't want to be around a bunch of swinging dicks. We want to be around some beautiful people, some people to laugh, joke, and have a good time with. So that's why the female is important to the MC set. Again, not saying that I'm not mad at the females. I'm not mad at the social clubs. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that the MC need to worry about MC business, and that's it. That's all. Okay. All right, and this one right here, I got a lot of controversy on this one right here. I don't have a motorcycle, but I'm a full patch member in an MC. Who am I? Okay. Who you can be in an MC. How can you be in an MC without a motorcycle? There's a couple of ways. Either you're a retired member. Once you retire, you don't have to have a motorcycle in most MCs. If they allow you to retire. Some MCs you cannot retire. You either in or you're out, period. Or you went down and had had a bad accident where you can no longer ride. You can no longer walk, ride, or do whatever. That's what they call medical retirement or medical leave or whatever you want to call it. So at that point, it's about getting your life together, having a motorcycle. Your brothers don't care nothing about that. Your brothers can care less about you having a motorcycle. They'd rather you get your health back together, the whole 9 yards. Those are really, I think, the only two. If it's any other way, I'm not sure. But that's how I can be a fully patched member and be an MC and not have a motorcycle. Again, I retired. I done put in the 10, 15 years required to retire. So at this point, I done got old. I'm chilling. Still to be respected, but I'm not riding a motorcycle. I done sold my motorcycle. I went on to do some other stuff. Or like you said, you was a full patch member. You went down, and you no longer can operate or function on a motorcycle. So therefore, the club comes together. They rally the brothers. They don't want to see, they still want you to be a part of the family. So that's how you can do that. All right. What else we got? When you decide to get yonder, what is the most important thing you should have with you? All right, this one caused a lot of questions and some other stuff too, and I'm going to answer this one. When you decide to get yonder's 800 miles or better in one way. That's my definition. You can use however you want to use it. What is the most important thing you should have? The most important thing you should have when getting yonder is a backup plan, period. A backup plan. If your bike break down, what are you going to do? If you can't finish the trip, how you going to get home? If an accident happened, who knows how to contact who or whatever. So that's the most important thing you should have when getting yonder is a backup plan. What if I don't make it? What if I don't finish it? What if my bike, all these different things that happen. So that is the most important thing you should have when you decide to get yonder. You should have a backup plan. You should have other things in place for the just in case. All right? That was the answer to that question. What else we got? I think those were it. I just wanted to come on there and clarify those. And again, man, the phone lines are open. 424-242-2355 is the number to call if you have any questions. Actually, if you called in, I didn't answer, send me a text so I know that you wanted to get on the show. But anyway, that's my time. We're almost here 2 hours. I'm back in town. Let me open up these things I got first real quick. All right, let me see. This first one is Miss Showtime. Damn, I done cut my titty off. Done cut my little titty off trying to fuck with this knife. All right, this is from Miss Showtime. I appreciate her. And I got an interview I'm going to load up between her and Freedom. I had a chance to spend time with her this weekend. Okie dokie. Oh, okay. 2. All right. So, shout out to my girl, Miss Showtime. Presents the official Black Biker logo. This is a logo that she made, a patch that she made. And hold on, got a phone call coming in. Hold on.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Caller, state your name and where you calling from.
Hey, Big Sir, it's Cameo again, man.
What you got,
I just want to just lay some information for folks for that backup plan.
Okay.
I had my bike broke down recently when I went to Miami. I had to leave the bike there. But I wanted to let the community know that one of your backup plans could be there's a thing called U-Ship. Okay, and you go on the app, you can download the app, and basically what it is that you have people that deliver bikes, cars, or whatever. They bid on picking up your bike. My engine builder is in New Hampshire, Manchester, New Hampshire. So when my bike broke down recently, when I made it to Miami, all I did was just leave my bike at the Harley dealer, caught a plane back home. But before I left, I went ahead and got on a U-Ship at 3:00 in the morning. And by the time I accepted the bid, it was only $390. And 2 weeks later, the guy was coming down, picking up my bike and taking it all the way up to New Hampshire.
Okay.
That's part of
the backup plan. That's part of the backup plan to know how you're going to get it home or what you got to do. Yeah.
Yeah. What I'm saying is that, for example, I'm just using this for example. If you live in Atlanta, but your engine builder is in Arizona, but you out in California somewhere, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
you might not, right. You know what I'm saying? You might not have somebody that will pick up your bike, in your club or whatever, and want to drive and take it down to Arizona and then go to, you know what I mean, to go back to Atlanta. You know, when you just get on you have somebody come pick it up for $300, $400, whatever the bid is, and you accept it, and they'll just come pick the bike up and just take it on down there. You just go in on home.
There it is there. Appreciate you.
Okay. All right now.
All right, I was talking about Miss Showtime patch. This is a patch that she made for the Black Biker. She was saying that she recognized being on the Black Bike set that we didn't have anything to call our own, so she created this patch. You can get her, to order this patch, you can contact her at 310-701-8676, and I got a poster I'm going to be putting up in here too that she gave me. It's called Black Chrome. That's what this thing is called, Black Chrome. Or you can go to the Black Chrome website, which is www.blackchrome.com. So shout out to Miss Showtime. I will be putting these on my vest. Appreciate you, sis. Love you. Bam, bam, bam. That's that. All right, what we got over here? We got another package. Okay. Oh, man, this might be a good one, too. All right, hold on. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. This is from my man Big Money Rob. And he sent me an 8 gig, 16 gig, 32 gig, and 64 gig thumb drives with all the new music on there. So shout out to my man Big Money Rob. You guys already know how you can get a Big Money Rob. Money Car Stereo. Hit him up for your thumb drives. He got them on deck, all sizes. I think these read different. I think he reprogrammed them or something, did something different. And actually, he's supposed to be coming to do a show, so we would definitely ask him about that. So shout out to my man Big Money Rob. I got my music for the summer now. Between him and DJ Vegas gave me a thumb drive as well when I was out there in L.A. So between him and DJ Vegas and, whatever else, I'm in the game. I can ride gazillion miles. Now I got all the music I need. All right, I got one more right here. This is a nice one right here. Okay. Shit, hold on. I gotta be careful. I don't know what it is. That's what I'm trying to. All righty. Okay, this is from. All right, this is from Eco One. My boys over at Eco One. They shot me some more. They shot me some more products. So, for me, appreciate it. Shout out to Eco Stove, Eco Shorty. Okay. Concentrate, 1 gallon of concentrate. Okay, 1 ounce per 1 gallon. So I'm on, man. Fucking with my Eco One family. Shout out to them. Appreciate that. You never have enough of that. And then I got this one. I know what this one is. All right, this is a big one right here. This is from California Heat, my man John. If any of my people got the old Harley Davidson heated suit, which I got the heated rain suit, it's rainproof and you heat it up, you ain't got no worries. That's how I get them miles during the summer, during the winter time. If anybody got their suit and you have any malfunctions, my man John over at California Heat, can we fix it? Hit me up. I'll give you the number to hit him up. Also, we're working on a new heated rain suit that will be coming out soon. Hopefully, I'll be doing a deal with them to advertise that. So stay tuned. But this is my old suit. My old suit was acting up and didn't want to get rid of it. Damn sure didn't want to lose it. Contacted John, and he was able to fix it and repair it. So this is so now I'm back on with my old heated rain suit, my old jacket, my heated Harley Davidson heated rain suit jacket. So he fixed all the plugs for me, got everything working like it's supposed to work, and I'm back on, baby. So that's what this is. Yeah, appreciate you. I'm back on. Where we trying to go? So we need to go somewhere immediately to make sure we working. But anyway, that's what that is. So that's my time, everybody. I love y'all. I think today's show was very interesting. Stay tuned. Tonight is Tuesday. I may have a special guest in the studio tonight. Also, don't forget tomorrow night, MC 101 with my man Two Guns. That show has turned out to be a hell of a show, man. A lot of things that are being said and a lot of controversy. I mean, a lot of controversial things are being answered. So shout out to my man Two Guns. He is a 1%er from the top 5 MC, one of the top 5 1% clubs out there. So his help, his questions, they definitely help put things in perspective. So that's what that is. Love y'all. That's what we got, man. I'm gonna let my man Michael take us up out of here. Any more questions, any more calls? Stay tuned for tonight's show. We might even bring the Queen might even do her show tonight. So we're gonna see how that go. Let's get it.
tiburones. Pasa la raya, dejo de cisay en tus pulmones, papa baby. Matamos los que chotean, alamos los gatillos y los hackas se menean y vean que esta es la película de miedo. Brille como juego hasta que bajamos dedo. Motherfucker, estamos rompiendo leyes. Para la ruta 1, manito, somos los reyes, nigga. Y si no quitas mi nombre de tu boca, te dejo durmiendo en la cama de mi troca. La procama está perforando tu cachete. Hacemos pedazos la serrucha y machete. Rajamos la calavera, dejo chepoyal de piparón y la nuera. Mi música está como heroína por la pena. Mafioso desde antes que salió baila morena. La nena conmigo a toda hora. Lo que me conoce sabe, soy perro de cora. Mamá belga, no ve que la muerte ya está cerca. Perdiste el juego buscando con micro belga. En la calle está buscando la salida. Abriste la boca, cometiste suicida. La vida te la quita mano negra. Hay que por i7, baby, la cura integra.
Mundo retorcido, gobernado por diablos. Ando encabronado pensando en cómo apartarlos. Mundo retorcido, gobernado por diablos. Ando encabronado pensando en cómo apartarlos. Porque sé que todos hablan, yo no hago ni caso. Porque aquí todos difaman por pasar el rato. Porque la vida te enseña a no echar leña al fuego. No habrá quien me detenga con un simple señuelo. El odio eterno, corazón enfermo. El diablo te atrapa, solo buscas venganza. La muerte no entiende de estilos ni razas. Lo que quieren es rajarte y sacarte las entrañas. Víctima o verdugo con un pasado oscuro. La vida me ha enseñado a no fiarme de ningún polvo por ceniza. La historia finaliza, mi mente y alma aún no cicatriza. La vida en los libros, en bandas crecimos y tantas historias de las que aprendimos. Salimos ilesos de juicios mal hechos. Buscarme la vida es mi único reto. Música prohibida, invoca a los demonios. Historias y mentiras controladas por gobiernos. Solo es cuestión de tiempo que aprendas la lección. Directo del subsuelo, mi nombre Jameson.
Nicolau, motherfucker. Jameson, kila. Me he dado mano negra. Los perros. Luna llena en la casa. Cubierta de sangre mi machete. Desde Madrid hasta Virginia. Sabes que conmigo no mete.